And welcome back to a frantic episode of Hooky Hour, where last time we left off, our dear friend Yuki Masa was uncovering all of his memories. He remembered them. They did in fact happen. And this is bad for the poor lad because it would indicate that he had a former human life. And he wasn't a beast this entire time. Wow. I would hate to be in his situation as he is realizing the consequences of his murder. His murderous tendencies. He has slain so many people. So let's get right into it. Why did you kill her? 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 Why? You want to know why? Her death was an accident, I'd say. Oh yeah, there was also the part where the townspeople invaded the home. I feel bad about what happened, but any woman who would live with a man like you must be a witch. Uh-oh, we're doing some witch hunting. Does that hurt? Are you hurting right now, you bestia? Then maybe now you understand. You not only stole my parents and my friends from me, you ripped the last shard of hope I had from my hands. Do you get it? Do you finally understand how I feel? Now you do know how it feels to have someone you care about taken from you. Now do you know? Yeah, that was a question. She, Pauline, was desperately trying to find you. Why? Why would you kill someone so devoted to you? Do you understand what you've done? I'm asking you a question, you gosh dang murderer! I see. Now I have nothing left. What? The man stepped forward, almost perfectly calm. His panic had vanished, as if it were never there. His eyes were disturbingly vacant. Perhaps the sorrow had overpowered him, beating his heart into quiet submission. No, that was not the case. Though his eyes were empty, a faint smile spread across his lips. The transition was swift, as though a gear had switched in his mind. The boy and the other villagers were frozen in place at the sight. Before long, the man was standing before the deceased girl's body, and then he pulled the blade from her chest. I knew it. I was really a beast, and what I wanted was a tether. What are you yammering on about? Didn't you care about that woman? Didn't you choose her over Pauline? Who you then threw aside and butchered? What is wrong with you? What was she to you? She was my serenity. But she's dead now, and there's nothing I can do about that. Peace, calm, tranquility. The man's behavior was downright eerie, causing the boy to flinch back. Believing he had taken everything from him and could not possibly lose anything more was, I imagine, what had allowed him to stand up to the beast, the source of such crippling fear. Yet now he found himself unable to move. He found himself in the face of such an incomprehensible creature, paralyzed with fear. The villagers were similarly dumbstruck. Not even I could understand his behavior. What the hell is wrong with you? How can you laugh at this? I don't get it. How? How indeed? I wonder myself. I don't know either. But you know what? It doesn't matter anymore. Because every last one of my anchors has broken off and sunken into the sea. All right. calm down with the laughing. Bring it in. Reel it in. Damn it, get moving. Kill him. I'll slaughter every last one of you. Ah, yes. My whole life, I've always wanted to kill. Oh, hello, sir. What was it that afflicted you with such madness? Losing your memory in the shipwreck? The abuse and insult you suffered at the villagers' hands? Or was it your grief at not being able to return to your homeland? What was your Joker moment? No, none of those were the root. You were always like this. You always bore those twisted desires. Who is speaking? Is it the maid to the person listening to the story? Are we Yukimasa? You held these deep, constant urges to cause others harm. That is your essence. The real you is hidden beneath the mask of sincerity. The true beast was your heart. The beast was a convenient skin for you to wear. You wanted to be a brutal, savage murderer. You never really loved the white-haired girl, or the black-haired woman for that matter. You were merely attached to them. Fixated on the idea of a world of tranquility. You used this piece to anchor yourself, to prevent you from drifting off into the ocean of your desires. You yearned to cause pain, while also hungering for the opposite, a calm life. You idolized this idealized life, spent it in quiet harmony with another, because you knew just how difficult it would be for you to attain. Far more difficult for you than satisfying your cravings, but not impossible. I personally had hoped you would find peace with someone rather than descend into savagery. It may have only been superficial, but it would have been very human. But ultimately, peace slipped through your fingers, and no one was left to suppress your desires. You cannot, after all, hold them back yourself. What a tragic man. What a hopeless man you are. Oh man, whoever this person is, they're laying it in thick. The door to the cellar swung shut. You had fallen to the floor at some point, unable to bear the stench of blood. The maid stood behind you, her arms wrapped around your shoulders. The maid's voice was chillingly gentle. That was quite horrific, wasn't it? Are you feeling unwell, master? Oh my, you're shaking, master. Fear not, I assure you, the beast will not come through that door. I am here for you, and I will continue to hold you for as long as you need to settle your nerves. Oh dear, you feel like you might freeze in my arms? Am I really that cold? Like a vampire? I cannot tell my own temperature, hehe. You wish to know what happened to Bestia after that? I could open the door once more and show you. Hehehe, but I have no intention of knowingly tossing you back into that den of horrors. Horrors. He lost the rest of his humanity, becoming wholly beast. But, to tell just a little more of the tale, it is my understanding that an entire village was ravaged shortly thereafter. He was a bewitchingly talented swordsman. Not a single person living in that village could stand up to him. Uh-oh. Sounds like Javi might have met his ends. In the woman's memories you saw, he was a gentleman, yes? But even the mildest of men can change. Though personally, I believe that without an element of monstrousness buried somewhere within, a man cannot become a beast, regardless of what may push him in that direction. Do you follow? Heh. I don't know why, but my throat is like kind of dry. It always like produces like a lot of saliva when it's dry. I know it's kind of gross and probably TMI, but like, man. Now tell me, Master, have you remembered anything? Makes it like harder to pronounce when it's just like swish swish. Oh dear, I was afraid of that. I am a remarkably patient maid. I shall accompany you for as long as you require. So do please find your memories. Now, let us head to the next door. The mansion is quite large, so hold my hand. We would not want to get separated. Indeed not. You and the maid traveled down the dimly lit hall, passing the mirror once again. The light from the candle in the maid's hand was the only thing that reflected in it. The maid herself did not appear. However, just as you were about to avert your eyes, you thought you caught a glimpse of white hair. Oh. The window defogged, I guess? You heard a voice echo in the darkness. And when you turned to face the mirror again, the glass was the color of obsidian, as if it had been painted over. Okay. The voice seemed to be coming from beyond the mirror. The maid did not turn back, evidently having not heard anything. You extended my hand or averted my eyes? Oh my god, are we making a choice? Ooh, I'm a curious lad, I can't deny. Every bone in my body is telling me to extend my hand, so here we go. You extended your hand toward the darkness overrunning the mirror. The second your hand brushed against the surface, the tips of your fingers sunk into it. The next thing you realized, your whole world was sinking into darkness. You could hear a voice. I am the witch. Eh? Oh, geez, alright. Kinda foggy. Oh. Aha. Seems like a rather foggy and rainy day. It's getting foggy. Gazelle. Looks like it might rain. Maybe we should take a little break. You want to keep going? Oh, alright then. This deep in the forest? Thank you very much. You must be tired after such a long journey. This is the mansion I'm looking for, yes? He could have said something. Oh well. I should get going, I guess. Does no one live here? But if that's the case, then why was I... Such a big door. Why was I such a big door? Philosophy questions for the ages. Please open. It's not locked, I guess. I wonder if the window's open. Darn, not a hint of light. Hello? Is anyone there? Please don't tell me it's actually abandoned. I suppose I can't know without looking around a bit more. What do we have here? Drapes? I see a little light beyond. Aha. It's so pretty. It looks like an angel? Why would someone cover this up? It's beautiful. With a little more light it'd be. Please do not touch the drapes. Or the windows. Michael or Michelle? Or Mitchell? Mitch. I'm just gonna call him Mitch. Or her? I don't know. Is this the white-haired? I guess I should say person at this point. I'm sorry for coming in uninvited. But, I did announce myself. Is this, your mansion? It is. Thank goodness. I was afraid it was deserted. I suspect you would have preferred it if the house were abandoned. Oh, not at all. I would be scared to death staying in this dark mansion all by myself. Well, this certainly seems like an interesting conversation. We will pick up next time on Hooky Hour. Until then, see ya. Bye.